Hi, Gamecock fans on YouTube channel, Twitter, wherever you're seeing this. This is the Big Spur Brief for February 15th. JC Sherbert here with you. Spencer Rattler, lots of buzz coming out of the program. We're kind of in a lull period for football right now. As you can tell, Shane Beamer, the head coach, doing a lot of interviews, going to concerts, living his best life. And that's a sign that we're in a dead period. There's not a lot of recruiting and things like that going on. The team is in the middle of winter workouts, though, and that means, you can throw the ball around or whatever. They're mostly concentrating on strength and conditioning and all that good stuff with Coach Luke Day. But the buzz out of the program is Spencer Rattler's arm talent is something to behold. He's a guy that can make all the throws on the field. He can do it on the run. They're very, very impressed just going off what they've seen in person at South Carolina, in addition to what they saw on film at Oklahoma, where he completed almost 70% of his passes. What this does for this offense is it helps when teams try to stack the box, as they did at times against South Carolina last year. The Gamecocks want to run the football. And to do that, a lot of times, especially against the better teams on your schedule, the better defenses, the Texas A&Ms and the Clemsons of the world, you need to be able to have a vertical passing game. If you think about the Georgia game, one thing Carolina tried to do early in that one, and then Zeb Nolan got hurt and things kind of snowballed, was they attacked vertically down the field. And when you have a quarterback that can make the throws like that, that's a big step in the right direction as far as the battle goes. Now, you have to have receivers. You have to have guys that catch the ball, can get open and all that. But I think that the feedback so far about his ability to throw is outstanding. Brad Crawford on our site, thebigspur.com, has a nice piece about it today. If you're a VIP member, Tony Morrell on thebigspur.com has even more. If you want to be a VIP member, obviously I want you to sign up, but just some good feedback right now. And I think we expected that when South Carolina got Rattler, and there's a ways to go. There's spring practice, there's this, that, and the other, and then a schedule full of good defenses next season. But, that's kind of been a missing element. South Carolina was not at times able to throw the ball down the field. You saw in the bowl game where they were, and that kind of opened it up for Juju McDowell to average 10 yards per carry, for Kevin Harris to end his career with 31 carries for 182 yards. I know before the naysayers out there start saying it, that North Carolina was not that good on defense, but still, there were some teams that weren't that good on defense this year. They got the best of South Carolina. Missouri comes to mind. So that was a step in the right direction, but lots of good things coming out of the Gamecock program about Spencer Rattler right now, specifically. South Carolina basketball returns to the court tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, ESPNU, at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 12-13. They're sort of mediocre. They lost at Missouri this past weekend. South Carolina's coming off of an 80-68 road win against Georgia, which I thought was good. The Gamecocks kind of took control of the game in the first half, and then Georgia made a rally, and then Carolina held them off. Big game for Devin Carter, big game for Keyshawn Bryant. I mentioned this earlier today, that if Bryant continues to play like this, it's really going to help this team down the stretch make whatever run that it's capable of doing. 14-10 overall, 6-7 in the SEC. That's striking distance. It's a long shot, but there's striking distance. And it all starts tonight. You got to go on the road and beat Ole Miss tonight. Oxford's not been an easy place for the Gamecocks to win games over the years. But if you go win that one, you got LSU in on Saturday. That can put you back above 500 in the league, and also an opportunity for a Q1 win, which the Gamecocks right now are 1-7 against Q1 competition. It's kind of one of those things where some of the teams on the Gamecock schedule, a lot like a few years back, haven't been as good as people thought. Florida State comes to mind. I mean, that was a neutral site win over a good ACC team, and they just haven't performed. Clemson, same way in the ACC. You kind of look through it. Coastal could be better. Western Kentucky could be better. Princeton could be better. And in the league, the Gamecocks this season have sort of won the games they're supposed to, and then lost to the better teams on the schedule in different situations. So it's one of those things where there's still an opportunity. 6-7 is not a death sentence heading into your last 5 games, and then there's the conference tournament. But it all starts tonight in Oxford, Mississippi. Also, those of you that are Gamecock baseball fans, Carolina has the opening series of the 2022 season this weekend at Founders Park. UNC Greensboro is the opponent, and first pitch is at 4 p.m. On Friday. So there's your brief for today, folks. Don't forget, you can always log on to thebigspur.com. Like I said, we want you to be a VIP member. Also, listen to the Inside the Gamecocks podcast. We'll have more stuff with me talking about all these topics and more on today's episode. All right, YouTube fans, hope you have a great day. JC Sherbert, the Big Spur Brief, signing off.